friends, welcome back. Tina here. Glad you could join me today. I wanted to do a favorites video. I have not done one of these in a very long time. I don't really put out a monthly favorites, so I kind of wait for a while until I get like a bunch of things and like, okay, I got something to share, now I'll make a favorites video. I'm gonna go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to start with clothing and shoes. So the first thing I want to share with you guys are these. These are the women's lightweight comfort flats in the color Silver Beach, and I love these shoes. The bottoms are like a memory foam. Now I will say they are not the softest memory foam in the whole wide world. Skechers definitely has a softer memory foam bottom than these, so these have a little bit more firmness to them. However, what makes these shoes so wonderful for me is the shape of the tops, because as you guys, if you've been with me for a while, you know I have very bad feet. Well, I have a bad foot, Frankenfoot. It's a little deformed. It doesn't look like the other one, and so it's really hard for me to find shoes that I can wear on that foot that give me the support I need but don't rub or irritate parts of the foot. So because usually these kinds of shoes are straight across, it just comes straight across, and some of them will really irritate the top of my foot. These ones have a cutout, and so the whole foot fits in the shoe and there's no rubbing or irritating of anything. And so if you have tricky feet like I do, you definitely want to check these out. And these also come in a wide. I did not get wide. These are a 9 regular. I kind of wish maybe I had gone with a wide, but the problem for me is if I get wide to accommodate the one foot, then the shoe is usually too big for my other foot. So eventually I will wear these and break them in, and the one shoe will get a little wider to accommodate. So that's kind of why I went with a medium. But yeah, these are amazing shoes from Lands' End. And the thing with Lands' End is they always have a 40% off one item coupon. If you just log on to Lands' End, immediately it will pop up, you know, oh, save 40% off one item today. So yeah, great shoes right here. Loving those. And then another pair of shoes are these. This is the Suede ballet slippers from Lands' End as well. You can see the tag in there. I wanted these back before the holidays. I thought these were the cutest little shoes in the world. They kind of remind me of like Uggs, but I'll be honest, I'm not going to pay $100 for slippers because one, slippers don't last. I mean, you're going to wear them, they're going to get worn out. You wear them barefoot usually, so they're going to get stinky and smelly. It doesn't make sense to me to spend $100 on Ugg slippers, even though they're cute and adorable and they came in pink and I really wanted them, but I didn't. So, but then I saw these in the Lands' End catalog just before the holidays, but they were like $50 in the catalog, and I was already Christmas shopping and had so many expenses going on in November and December that I was like, no, now's just not the time. Well, in January, right after the holidays, they put them on sale, 50% off. So, and plus I had a coupon too, so I ended up getting these for like $19. Like, yes, sold. And so you've got the Sherpa lining inside, suede on the outside, little pom-poms on the top, and they are just absolutely darling. But the thing I also love is you have a rubber sole on the bottom. So if you just want to walk outside and get the mail out of the mailbox, that's totally okay because they are waterproof on the bottom. So yeah, totally love these. Okay, I have 2 more items that I want to share in the clothing and accessories, and that would be these. These are the Barefoot Dreams CozyChic Lite Circlet cardigans. These are just the most comfortable cardigans you could ever hope to wear. These are from Nordstrom, and you can get them online if you don't have a Nordstrom in your area. But these are not new. They've been around for a while, but they're new for me. I just got them this year, and oh, it's just like wearing a blanket. They're so soft. And they do sell a Barefoot Dreams blanket. But I don't need that. I have tons. I have so many blankets. If I buy one more, husband Bill's gonna like shoot me. But yeah, the sweaters are just the ultimate and cozy. When I'm here in the house, I'm almost always wearing one of these. And honestly, the circlet has such a flattering cut on the bottom that I actually do wear these out of the house all the time as well. Because I think a lot of people think that the Barefoot Dreams cardigans are kind of more for inside the house as opposed to outside. But this one, the circlet, or I think that's what it's called, circlet. I'll link it in the description box down below. But yeah, you can wear them in or out of the house, and they are beautiful, super, super soft, oh so warm. And living here in frosty Michigan, they are a must-have item. Moving on, we're going to go into beauty products that I have been loving, and I am going to share with you the lip color I am currently wearing. I have been on the hunt for like that perfect pinky brown color, and I've bought several things that were close to what I wanted, but then I finally struck gold with this. This is the lip liner. This is Maybelline Color Sensational Lip Lining Shaping Lip Liner in the color 132 Almond Rose. And it was, or is, that color that I had been searching for. It's that perfect pinky brown that's universal. You know, if I'm wearing pink eyeshadows, I can wear this color. If I'm wearing browns, I can wear this color. And then, of course, I also have the Maybelline Almond Rose Matte Lipstick 565, and it is the matching color to the lip liner. This is close to Pillow Talk. I know Pillow Talk by Charlotte Tilbury is very popular, but I actually like this better because I think Pillow Talk is a little too neutral, too nude. I want to have some color to my lips. I'm a very pale person, so sometimes the nude lipsticks just don't look good on me because it just washes me out a little bit more. So I was looking for that perfect nude that still had color to it, so I wouldn't be completely washed out looking. So, but yeah, I love the Toasted Almond by Maybelline. And this was such an inexpensive lipstick. I think this was like $5.89, and right now it is the lipstick that I've been wearing every single day for about 3 weeks now. So yes, Maybelline got it at Rite Aid. Okay, the next two items I want to talk about are, this is nothing fancy, but the Aveeno Active Natural Skin Relief Moisturizing Lotions. It is Michigan. We've had several polar vortexes and Arctic blasts, and we have forced air furnace, and our house is just so dry. And the problem is I get itchy. I just want to like dig at my skin. And even AJ's got the same problem. He's been digging at his skin too. It's like, stop scratching, you're making it worse. But this has really helped. This one I use at like bedtime before I go to bed. I'll put it on my arms and my legs and my hands, and it's anti-itching. And so this is just the regular one. Skin Relief Moisturizing Lotion with Soothing Oat Essence, with natural shea butter, fragrance free. That's a big thing for me. This one is the one I've been using as soon as I get out of the shower, because you know, you already have dry, irritated skin. Taking a shower actually dries your skin out even more. And then right after I like shave my legs, oh my God, my legs, my shins will just itch unbearably. And so this has been just a game changer. This is the calming lotion with cooling action, dimethicone skin protectant, medicated, steroid free. So yeah, this stuff has helped me to survive this Michigan winter. So if you're suffering from really just dry, flaky skin that's itching and driving you crazy, definitely check those out. And then the last thing I want to talk about in beauty products is this. This is from Morphe, and this is the JACLYN Hill container. She did a collaboration with Morphe. This is not a sponsored video. I don't have a Morphe affiliate link, nothing. I have no connection to Morphe at all. This is just stuff that is working for me. But so I had really good foundation brushes and blush brushes. I have all of the things from IT, and I love those. But I was really on the hunt for some amazing eyeshadow brushes. But I didn't know what to buy. I'll be honest, I had no clue what to buy. And so I came across these. This is the JACLYN Hill, Morphe X JACLYN Hill, and I purchased just the eye set. You have the choice of buying like this whole set of 24 brushes, or the foundation set brushes, which is for contouring, blush, foundation, or the eye set. I went with the eye set because it was all I needed. And there are a few brushes in this set I don't use. I don't use this little teeny tiny one here, and I don't use this flat tapered one. So those two I really don't use, but the rest of these are just awesome. I'm missing one. Here it is. So my favorite is definitely this one. This is the Uber Fluffy brush. And so this is the one I use to put the eyeshadow on the entire lid. This just makes, it's funny, they say jobs are a lot easier when you have the right tools. I finally feel like I really have the right tools for the job. So this is my all over eyeshadow brush. This is the one I use to go in the crease and blend it all out. And then this is the one I like to use in the corner, because you guys know I like 3 eyeshadows. That's it, 3 colors, we're done. I don't have time for more than that. And then my eyeliner that I had been using for a while dried out. It was like, you know what, this eyeliner just needs to go in the garbage. It's old, dried out. I didn't have a replacement. So I have been using this brush right here to literally like stamp in eyeliner right above my eye, my lash line. Because the only reason I even wear eyeliner is because I'm such a slob when I put on mascara that I will get mascara on the lid. So by putting some eyeliner or a dusting of powder there, it hides my mistakes. So, but this brush has been perfect for doing for eyelining. I'm sorry, that was a really rambly way of saying it. And then these are just more blending brushes. I like this one because sometimes you want to put like a little color right here on the inner corner, especially if you haven't had any sleep and you got bags in your eyes, just want to brighten it up. Go in with a highlighter color, and this one can get those inner corners really, really well. So, and this one I bought separate. I bought this one individually because this is the one I use for concealer, for blending out around the nose and my lip line. So, but yeah, I will say the one brush, this one, because I have washed these, this brush right here, the crease one, it did shed a little after I washed it and cleaned out, but it only lost like 3 or 4 fibers. Now I've only washed these once, so I don't know how they're gonna hold up, 3, 4, 5 months from now, but I've already had them about 2 months and they're working just fine, and I absolutely love them. So that's the last item I have for beauty. The next thing I want to go into is like some stationery products and my new planner. I was inspired by a YouTuber called Boho Berry. She's very popular on YouTube. She's been around for a very long time, and she does bullet journaling. And I really have gotten into bullet journaling. Now, I'm not gonna lie, when I first started, when you first get into bullet journaling, you're going to watch all these YouTube videos of just these gorgeous, magnificent, beautiful bullet journals with doodles and artwork and painting and just glorious, glorious journals. And initially I kind of felt that pressure that, oh, well, if I'm gonna bullet journal, I should do it right. And I very quickly realized that's not why I got into bullet journaling. The whole reason I got into bullet journaling is because I wanted it to be easy. I wanted it to be quick. I wanted it to be super, super functional. And so, oh my God, I love it. If you look through my bullet journal, you know, you're going to see that it's not very fancy. It is just lists. And then I have my day layouts. And so I put a little color in here, but not a lot, because again, this for me is just a way to be super functional, to be very organized, and just get things done. Here is my March spread. So, and this is right from Boho Berry. Because I know a couple of you had asked me to do videos on how I bullet journal. And I kind of said in the replies, you know, I'm not doing anything original. My journal is a copycat of Boho Berry's and Jen Ross from Pretty Neat Living. I mean, I'm literally just kind of following their style, but I'm tweaking it just enough that it fits me. So like, you know, I love the freedom of this. And you can be right in the middle of the week, and here's February, and you turn the page, and here was my February tracker, which I kind of abandoned halfway through the month. And then here's a 2-page spread on video inspiration ideas from the other videos I want to do. And you turn the page, and I'm right back to a calendar. And now you might think, well, that's crazy. How are you ever going to find anything? But right in the front, you have an index. So as you're going along, you write the page numbers for where everything is. So when you need something, you just, there's the page number, flip to that page, you're good to go. And then when I first started bullet journaling though, I was like, well, how do I put in what I need to do in December if you're literally creating your journal day by day by day? How are you supposed to do that? Well, in the very beginning, you're going to put in your future log and list those big events in the front. And then when the first of the month comes and you create your month spread, you'll transfer this to the month. And so I like how it goes from the year to the month to the day. It just keeps narrowing down. And you never run out of room because you have an entire book. And now one of the things I have realized is this book will not see me through to December. So I'm probably gonna require 2 bullet journals a year, because as I go through here, this has become my one and only. My other planners are gone. My 2 planners system is gone. I abandoned my Geeky K. I've even abandoned my Mom on the Go planner. It's all in here. And I like the fact that it's compact. I like the fact that this is washi tape free, sticker free. I don't want to go back to that. This is a very simple way of just organizing your life and going through your days. And it's a very minimal system. So yeah, if you're interested in bullet journaling, definitely first YouTube search bullet journal by Carol Ryder, because that's the introduction to what, he's the person who created it. Then do a YouTube search for Boho Berry, and I'll link her down below if I remember, because she's got a very simple way of doing it. Because trust me, when you start bullet journaling, you're going to be tempted to just create these elaborate spreads. I don't want to spend a half an hour creating something in here. You know, the whole point of a bullet journal is it's fast, it's easy, it's minimal, it's on the go. And this is small enough to fit in almost any purse I own. It's very compact. I'm loving it. Now, the one thing I did buy, because like I said, I'm not doing stickers, I'm not doing washi, but I did invest in these Tombow double-sided water-based paint pens. So one side has got a wider tip, so you can use this to make thick lines or thin lines. If you're into the fancy lettering, I am not. I don't have time for that. You can use these for the fancy lettering. I'm mostly using this to like underline things, highlight something. And then the other side of the pen has a fine line tip to do tiny writing. So I did buy, and this is the Pastel pack. I got these from Michael's. I had a 40% off coupon. So this is all I'm buying. I do not want anything more than this for my bullet journal. And then I know some of you are going to ask, what pen am I using? A lot of the YouTubers are using the Micron pens in their bullet journals, and I initially bought 2 of those pens because it's like, okay, well, I'm going to do what everybody else is doing. And I found that the Micron pens are, 1, very expensive, and 2, the tips don't last. The tips end up going up into the pen, so suddenly your very, very expensive pen that you bought a week ago doesn't work anymore. So yeah, I abandoned the Micron pens because I'm just not going to waste money. So I am using the Staedtler Tri Plus Fine Liner, and I get these off Amazon, and these are amazing pens, super, super teeny, 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 tiny tip. They write beautifully, and you can get a bunch of them, and they're not that expensive, and they last a long time. So these are the only pens I'm using to write in my bullet journal. So one more thing in the journaling thing, I was tempted to put my gratitude journal in the bullet journal, but I realized that if I use the bullet journal for planning and list making and shopping and suddenly put gratitude in there as well, I was going to fill that sucker up really, really fast. So I am using the 5-minute journal. This is, I love this thing. I really, really do. I'm not going to show you pages in here because it's private. I mean, it really is private. Well, like, here's the sample page that came in the front of the book. So in the morning when you wake up, for me, as soon as I get the boys out the door, I will sit down at the kitchen table or wherever I'm at, and you fill out the top portion. And so it always starts with a quote, and a quote to kind of like get you thinking or, you know, pondering for the day. This one says, "A thankful heart is not only the greatest virtue, but the parent of all other virtues." And then you get, "I am grateful for," and you have 1, 2, 3. So every morning you're going to write 3 things you're grateful for. And then it says, "What would make today great?" 3 things that, you know, if this happens today, that'll be great. If this happens today, it'll be. And again, just like the bullet journal, you're really tempted to just go way out there. But think small, because honestly, usually the great things in your life are those really small moments. All right, and then finally, a daily affirmation. I am, and then they wrote here, "I am confident and comfortable in my own skin, and I live with passion and purpose." So they want you to write a daily affirmation. I'll be honest, I've been kind of writing the same daily affirmation for several days in a row because I really want it to stick. And then at nighttime before you go to bed, you do the bottom portion. 3 amazing things that happened today. All right, so 3 things that happened. And then how could I have made today even better? What's something that maybe didn't go so well and it could have been better? So this in the morning takes about 3 minutes to complete. This in the evening takes about 2 minutes to complete. That's why it's called the 5-minute journal. So 5 minutes a day to do your journaling and to get your gratitude going and to keep you, it helps you to start the day in a positive mindset because you're starting your day talking about what you're grateful for. And what are you going to do to make today great? How's it going to be great? You know, maybe you're going to go out to lunch with a friend. Maybe today is going to be great because you're actually going to pick up the phone and call your sister and talk to her for a while because you haven't done that for a while. So yeah, a 5-minute journal. I am also very much loving this. Moving on to media. There are a few TV series and then even a book that I want to share with you guys. And I'm going to start with the book. The book, it's been out for a couple of years. I had never heard of it. The book is called A Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness. And this book is amazing. I read Twilight. I liked Twilight. I did. But Twilight is geared toward teenagers. Discovery of Witches, it's got that forbidden love, vampire, witch, you know, not supposed to intermingle with each other. You've got the damsel in distress who has these great powers but doesn't know how to use them. You've got this dashing, handsome vampire who's coming to save her and protect her with undying love. It's forbidden, it's full of danger and intrigue, and yet also includes a lot of science. I swear, this book to me, A Discovery of Witches, it's like Twilight, but for grown-ups. Instead of being a teenager or, you know, just some teenage crush, it really is geared toward a grown woman or a grown adult, and it's just an amazing book. And it's a trilogy. I've only read the first book in the trilogy. I still need to read the other two, but I have every intention of reading them because it's just mind-blowing. And I found on the Sundance channel that they actually turned book 1, A Discovery of Witches, into an 8-part series, which I watched. I've actually watched it twice. All 8 episodes, I've watched them twice. It's, oh my God, it's so, so good. And they cast the perfect people to play Matthew and Diana. They really did. And Matthew is actually from Downton Abbey. He is the person that Mary marries at the end of the series. So yeah, perfect casting, perfect book, perfect TV series, and they did a really good job of keeping it the same. So yeah, if you're looking for a good romance with danger and intrigue, check that one out. And then the last series I want to talk to you guys about is the Jack Ryan on Amazon Prime. I was a huge fan of the Harrison Ford Jack Ryan movies that he made. I thought they were really great. They were really good storylines. And of course, you know, Harrison Ford, what's not to love? And when I found out that the character from The Office was going to be the new Jack Ryan, it's like, really? You hired a comedian to be Jack Ryan? Oh my God, he does an amazing job. He is Jack Ryan. So it's a 10-part series, and it will keep you on the edge of your seat. It's action-packed, suspense. Bill and I watched it together, and we absolutely loved that series. So that is the last thing I want to talk about for media. And actually, I think that's everything that I wanted to share with you this video. So I will try to find these things and link them down below if I can. Some of them may not be available online, but yeah. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from the future, click that subscribe button. Hit that bell for notifications. I'll talk to you later.